Yo, friends. Hello. What is up? Where'd my glasses go? Hi. Welcome on in. I found them. Gosh, the dichotomy of a blind person unable to find their glasses. I hope you've all had the most amazing hacking time zone. I've had like a pretty medium one, not gonna lie. We still kind of ill, but I don't think I'm getting worse. I, in fact, think I might be getting better. Which is upside. I'm possibly even going to be able to go for like the full fucking time. Uh, I've. Where's my. Hey, Rach, welcome in. I lost my line of thought. What was I saying? Ah, yes, possibly going to be able to go the whole heckin' time. Oh my god, Crafter! I saw that you're now officially being put into Minecraft as a block. That's super cool. Welcome in, Queen. I would love for my eyes to work. How are you both doing? I hope it's super heckin' amazing. Ooh, start up the game. Hungry? Oh my gosh. I hope you have some food that you can snack on. Don't eat people though. That's rude. Yes, Faith Guild. Now, yesterday we left off having defeated Shadow Sai, and then the palace didn't collapse, which was crazy because usually the palaces collapse and we drive out in the cat car. It's just a gooey heart. They can be eyes if you want. Oh. Oh, I didn't see this the first time. We actually have been drugged.
Too strong. Wake him up.
Like, I'm a literal child. Why would you drug me?
No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up!
What the fuck? That's child abuse!
What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? You still haven't figured it out? There are no laws here to protect criminals like you. Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? should know your place.
This is crazy!
Sign here. It's a confession under your name.
No!
I see. I need your hand to sign this, but... I don't care if you end up losing a leg.
Neither do I.
Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
This is like got to be a war crime. Fuck me.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor sign Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then.
This is some craziness.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
And yet you let two men into a room to beat me up. Don't lie to Sai like that.
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies, and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice. I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence.
Now, if I recall correctly, we don't take any deals from Sai. Because we want the true ending.
I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty. Unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you and this case.
I thought,
Tell me
like, Japan
honestly
didn't
whether
have
or
the
not
death
all of them
penalty.
are involved with the Phantom Thieves. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki. Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
Never heard of them.
So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them?
Ma'am, that sounds like an empty threat. Like, I either lose my life, or I lose my life, but it takes longer.
I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person.
I do, but I don't think you do.
There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too? So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me. Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor.
No. I decided to sacrifice myself.
Don't be ridiculous. You're not the one to decide such things.
And what makes you the one to decide such things? Ooh. You call this justice?
Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of?
Saving others.
Saving others? What an awfully simple response. You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story. After all this, you're still...
The drug's starting to wear off, poor champ.
Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
Oh, I feel like I'm forgetting something important. Also, like,
Realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey, can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer.
oh. So, like, we were given a truth serum and could still just lie to her? What kind of shit serum is that?
Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey.
What is this?
Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye. Land? Why are you saying such odd things? Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
I don't think we were sold out. I think we're about to hit a plot twist.
True in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader.
Hand it over?
Smartphone, duh. We've been talking about it this whole time. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
Who?
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out?
I might.
You're not joking, are you? If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
The phone.
You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready.
Oh my god.
Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
Him?
Makoto and the others should have told you. I'm talking about the true culprit here. You know, the traitor.
Hey! What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone? The true culprit?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that realm, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall...
Is this the other guy that's actually been doing the killings?
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
Not a teammate.
Not a teammate?
Wait, Akechi?
Oh my god. You're referring to him, aren't you? What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it. It appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
Right.
I am thou.
Oh,
Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath.
we got a Max say.
The wings of thou hast.
Excuse me. Ooh.
All right. All right.
Oh, we can summon Satan. That doesn't seem good.
I'll be going now. What good will this do, though? Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? Excuse me? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Hmm. The plot thickens. I wonder where this is going.
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you?
What the fuck? He just killed a man.
For all of this? Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
Oh, anime scene? Also, I don't think a body shot like that would have killed the guy.
Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Did I do something wrong? Did I not get the true? I thought I did everything right. I don't want to have to go back.
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance.
Oh my
I will keep
god.
an eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
This is so devious.
No, it can't be. Even me. God damn it. Shit.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice, Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him?
I got shot in the head. Shot in the head, and you're to blame.
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
Oh?
Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
Was that a dream sequence?
But...
You know, If you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young man who's...
Can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idle thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise. To think that the one behind all this is just a minor.
But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You
Yeah.
stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal, right?
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one phantom thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That phantom thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world.
Wait, I'm confused. Am I dead or not?
So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It would be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
What's going on here?
You're shitting me. We got him.
Oh. Maybe not dead?
It would seem as though you have been killed.
Oh,
Why were
dead.
you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
I would appreciate it. First time I sent something off. That's right, during the school festival.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too, then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me. Probably. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy.
Let's do some research.
Yeah, that was my plan too. Okay, let's get everyone on the same page right away. There's something else we want you to look into. One more person.
I'm so interested in what's happening.
It's possible. I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough. I agree. I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone. So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan. That's perfect. Don't worry, I'll tell you the details later.
Oh, whisper, whisper. Futaba's going to do something. I wonder if it'll be okay.
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble.
I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
Have we been in a palace this whole time? Oh, what really happened? Hey, Remy, welcome on in, friend. We're in the middle of, like, deep lore drama. I hope you're having the best goddamn time zone. I didn't get shot in the head, though. I'm making a separate save with this. Because I'm not sure if I did, like, everything right or not. Bro, they really said this is what really happened, and just be like, you're not died. I'm exhausted. It feels like my consciousness is about to fade away.
Are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. you listening?
Yep. Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? Yo, a little gaming with friends? Hell yes. Actually pop the heck off. The memories I thought were gone were starting to come back. Oh, more explanation maybe?
Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation.
Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns.
I'm so mad about that.
Simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us
This is despicable.
Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time!
The whole time he was
On the upside, I appear to almost completely recovered from whatever I had.
Gotta take that bastard Akechi down.
Now I'm just like a normal kind of sick with a cough.
Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes
So do
that's
I.
no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately.
Damn it. So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested, and then Akechi will kill him.
Palace. The palace.
Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding...
Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage!
What's this
Oh.
all of a sudden?
Poor Sham.
There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity. Really?
You gotta be kidding me.
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a palace.
Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Yeah, that's it!
It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
So I'm not dead.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
It's me, I'm alive!
Hey, you big bastard.
How have you been? You must be fine if you're joking around like that.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
This is such an interesting way to tell the
I don't
story.
even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too.
Say hello, Shadow.
Heart attack.
Say hi.
Time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell Boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake?
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
Sojiro is an old man.
Set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit. I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
It was Goro Akechi.
Oh.
You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Oh, he's gone.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Sorry, was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all.
We got lucky.
That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes. On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing. You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
Alright, chat. It's time for a self-care break. This, of course, means if you've been sitting down for a while, time to stand up and have a stretch. And give yourself a hug. And of course, if you can't stand up, that's okay. Just sit down and have a stretch. Oh, excuse me. Look around, away from the screen. I'm going to run 3 minutes of ads. Get rid of those stinky pre-rolls. And of course, help the stream out with discoverability. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Thank you so fucking much for hanging out. See you soon. Remy. Goodbye. Good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. Sleep well, friend. That was the wrong ears.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite
Ooh.
understand it, but I went along with it. Yeah, it's good we have her heading up our operations.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us.
We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand, and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
Interesting.
Interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
Seems like you used this laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Asking her about it now will drag the conversation on too long. I should talk to her later.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
I'm just glad I didn't die.
Do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Don't remember
Understandable.
drugs.
Either way, I can't believe
Don't do
it
drugs.
was such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yep.
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
Oh my god.
Bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence, and even drugs, is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
It was close.
I almost became one of your assailants as well.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against.
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, Cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive.
I've lost my tape measure,
It
chat.
was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know. Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs.
True.
It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
Oh, we still going?
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akechi.
Oh, I found it.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido?
Oh?
Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
All of this just to win, like, a national election.
Nothing material.
Yo, Stretchy Titan.
Conditions which align with that possibility.
I think Remy's already asleep, hopefully.
He would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom
Welcome on in, friend. I hope you're having the most amazing time zone.
On top of that, he'll most likely become the next prime minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses.
We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes.
Oh?
Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do.
Oh my god, he's in deep.
Went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns,
Crazy.
Phantom Thieves' actions.
I'm feeling much better. Thank you so much for asking.
Saying he was going to be prime minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes prime minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler.
Story is so, like, complex.
More than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for prime minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. Ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
Ooh.
Think of dirty money and shady actions.
Final dungeon?
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot.
Shadow's having a bit of a play over on the bed.
We're gonna do this, right?
What about Akechi?
No need to waste time with him. We just gotta hit the head. Nobody against it?
Of course.
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge.
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that diet building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the diet.
It's a bit crazy to me that, like, nobody checked the mall.
What about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this?
Oh my god. They're so smart.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
But, like, surely Akechi just storms this place.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when
God, they're so evil.
I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side, until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men.
Yo, enjoy your lurking workout, Nadge. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along.
I hope you're doing super heckin' awesome.
I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
I don't, like, This is such a disconnect.
Doubt if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn.
This is very means to an end based thinking.
And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment.
But also, like, if a bunch of people that are this guy's enemies have had psychotic breakdowns, surely someone would have noticed that pattern.
The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations. But flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister.
I don't think you will.
Inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich.
But also, like, how much power does the Prime Minister of Japan have?
Rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become...
Like, I'm pretty sure they still have a government that they have to work with over there as well. You can't just be like, I'm the Prime Minister, this is my order.
Country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Well, and how do I put this?
Looks like things have finally settled down. Life's gonna get real busy for you starting from tomorrow, right? Get some rest.
Well then.
The chief's right. Let's take it easy for today. Sure? Wow, that was like an hour and a half of good cutscenes. That's some like Final Fantasy 14 bullshit going on right there. I'm glad you're back safe and sound. But even that's putting it too lightly. You had it rough in there, didn't you? Don't worry about it. Akechi was after you all along. I knew it was risky, but we had no choice but to depend on him. But thanks to your tenacity, you were able to fool him. It's payback time. Let's make him regret underestimating the Phantom Thieves. Sure.
Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kind of came in handy. Well, remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's phone?
Yeah.
Basically, that let me see GPS info for two phones, yours and his. I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi.
Yeah, we basically started watching the cutscene at the start of stream. And like, we were technically halfway through that one. Remember, this game is basically just like a visual novel with a little bit of side-scrolling, dungeon crawling thrown in. So like, that's to be expected. But also, they were just so good.
That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi.
This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it.
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the metaverse nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good.
Futaba, you're real smart.
So,
by the way, the police report on your death isn't going to show up at your school, so no need to worry. Seems Prosecutor Nijima worked out some kind of deal with the higher-ups or something. I mean, they haven't even said anything to me. As long as you stay quiet, you'll be fine.
how do I put this?
And I guess if they reported your death now, they'd basically be saying you were a Phantom Thief. They can't really go announcing that the Phantom Thieves are, so I'm sure they'll avoid that.
I'm gonna head back then.
Bedge.
Guess he won't be going to school for a while. Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest,
I look forward to
I
it.
don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end. Well then, we should get to sleep. You know, something that Futaba said before, when you were in a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that...
It was Kasumi.
was Yoshizawa? Then we'd better let her know you're safe now. And I'll even lend you a hand with that.
Gosh, there's still like some people cheering for us.
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
No, he's not.
Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have.
Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those Phantom Thieves were nothing more than scum.
Were they really though?
I'll show you.
I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. Are you okay? I am, thanks. You're alive! The news is reporting you committed suicide. Call me when you can. I was so confused, but as long as you're safe. Don't worry about school, just take care of yourself. Yes, ma'am. It's true, the leader of the Phantom Thieves died? How could the police let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get this shit together. I don't care about this guy. He's a bad teacher. It's almost time. Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. Oh, thank God you're safe. That suicide report was all over the news, and Miss Kawakami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the question when I tried to ask him. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site is a real mess right now. But I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck.
Hey.
You don't need to worry about it in here, but try not to do anything to draw attention. Anyway, today's a day off, so eat your curry and take it easy. You can take your time with it too. It's not like any customers are going to be showing up.
Okay.
Let's try and think of the keyword once the cheese curry has energized you. So we have to get into someone else's palace now. It's probably something dumb like Prime Minister. Oh, excuse me. Have you guys figured out the keyword to Shido's palace yet? I've tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far. It's hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know, I've been wondering if he's behind all of those mental shutdowns. Doesn't that mean all these weird accidents from the past few years were his fault? Like the subway accident. Now that you mention it, that accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Wait, are you saying Shido caused that accident? Yep. That's what I'm telling you. Like, all of these people that have been his political enemies suddenly falling out of grace, mighty suspicious to me. But it's a subway. Does he not care at all about innocent lives? This man has to be truly unbelievable. Oh, he's so evil. Supposedly, there are still tons of victims from that in the hospital, even now. How many has he killed over the years? How can we ever understand what goes on in the mind of such a horrible man? Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we just go there and try to think about it on site? No? Like, why would being on site help you? If we're going to go, I'd like Berry-kun to join, but will that be okay? Won't somebody spot him there? We'll probably figure out the keyword in no time once we're dead. Wow. No? Again? Like, proximity to a place doesn't change anything. Plus, I can throw off anyone's... Oh my god. How is that going to help? You'll run away and they'll be like... Aha! Here is the person we're looking for, and you're fucking 10 kilometers up the road. Alright, let's have Berry-kun join us then. Remember though, we're going with the intent of not being seen. I'll just wear some superhero sunglasses. Okay, let's meet in front of the Diet Building and force that bastard's palace open.
Let's head to the Diet Building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay?
Okay.
You going out? You gotta be kidding me.
Nah, I'm Barry.
You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Ugh. The stunts you pull sometimes.
It's like very normalized in Japan to have like a face mask on anyway.
Just don't stay out too late.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Conditions have not been met.
What about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace?
Conditions have not been met.
It's no good.
I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea.
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him. Excuse me, I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer. It
Hmm.
makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay?
We should all think about this tonight.
Where have I put my phone? I need to do some quick math.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean
Found
to be
a
a
chat.
politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. But no matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
Tried looking into Shido's interview. Why are you... Of course they're so fake. This guy is such like a dumbo. I checked his profile as well, but I couldn't find much outside his title and education. He's currently 53 years old and has gone from being a Metropolitan Assemblyman to a representative. Though he... Why... Oh. My voice does not like all of these reading sections. Truly. He's currently a 53-year-old. Though he is a cabinet minister, he split from the ruling party to form the United Future Party. She is a cabinet minister for real? He was specially appointed to the position. That's his current title. Apparently, he also won a contest for who people would most likely... For who people would most like to have as their boss. Who cares about that? Even the news sites write about him as always, yep, sure.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
I disagree? I think? I get no one knows the truth about him, but it still creeps me out. True.
Okay.
Oh, I wanna... Alright, I'm pretty sure that's where we wanted to get that to. Sleep. Yeah, we're headed into what I presume is the final dungeon. Oh, my fortune reading says that you're okay, but I'm still worried about you. Please let me know. I'm fine. I'm relieved to hear that. You appear to have avoided your destiny of death. However, I can't see anything past that. Please be extra careful. Do I still get to, like, work on some of my whatchamajiggies? Or are we just all back and forth the story? As your physician, I would like to confirm something. Please contact me as soon as you see this. Stop making me worried. I'm glad you're okay. I just got nervous when I saw the news. Well, I'll be at the clinic if you need any medicine. But that's right. Aren't you all supposed to be gathering here today? Make sure you finish up eating before everyone shows up. Mm-hmm. It's almost time for our meeting.
Last one. Diamond mine.
No good.
How many do we miss?
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right?
That's not something to be excited about.
We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi. Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well?
Some man of the people he is.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yongen-Jaya Station.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently campaigning.
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Oh, it's the man.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
Wait a second.
Man, talk about being lucky. We can go check him
Is this a sexual assault guy?
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way. Hurry! By the way, did something happen? You didn't seem well a moment ago.
Bro, I knew he was evil, but like... Oh, have I done this too many? Three, 6, 9, 11. No. Alright, we decrease here and then we get on with the game. But like, that's a little bit of a twisty twist. I do have plans for after this game. We're going to be playing Final Fantasy 15. 4 Twinks and a car version. Because it's one of 2 Final Fantasy games I have not finished yet.
Now is the time to rebuild this crumbling nation. Our government is littered with scandals, and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society. Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a new future of dreams and hopes.
Come aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams. Together we will find everything that we're looking for. Also, this is not a disguise.
So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world.
I don't think this guy knows what he's talking about. Also, can I... Sneaky, real go... No, I cannot. I just want to go shopping real quick.
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together.
I hear a lot of people like it.
I hope to continue serving you all.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Wait!
Ryuji, you're dumb.
Hey, yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, Brad.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron! Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me. It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
This ain't a show. Get lost, kid.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
It is the sexual assault guy.
What are you looking at? This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
Why is my controller not working? Hello? hurt? Controller? Am I like... I must have been like accidentally pressing a button. Whoop, there we go.
Wait, he's the jerk you told
Yep.
us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
Rudy, why are you so thick? Yes!
Shido's the one who ruined your life.
I'm really sick of his shit.
To your left, you'll see this beautiful human being who's trying their hardest and doing an amazing job, and we're so proud of them.
I think that's me.
One of this person in the whole world. And we love them so much.
Oh, shucks. Kasai, thank you so much for the compliment. Welcome in, friend.
Brought you two back together.
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit.
I'm feeling so much better.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes.
Let's have a bit of like a chesty cough.
He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass. What he's saying and doing are completely different.
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
I have like mostly my energy back.
Overturning his decision will be difficult.
Oh, I woke up this morning, I'm like, wait,
Innocence is presented and
I feel a bit more normal.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person. He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me...
I still have a bit of like a sore throat as well, but it's more manageable.
He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. Ugh, that's the worst.
Yeah, what?
I assume the key word for what...
Imagine thinking you were elite and also having a gender. Nah,
It
bro.
must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the diet building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to...
Let's not go to the diet building and put me in more danger. Let's just do it here at the cafe where I'm safe. Ryuji really needs to like get his dumbness in check. Ooh, the guy behind everything turned out to be our arch enemy. What an oddly poetic twist. Oh yeah, their clothes could stand out if everyone is wearing their school uniform. Might be a good idea to wear your uniform when you head out.
Hey, hey! Oh! Yes!
Decent time. No, I want to go to the drugstore. I'm also glad I'm feeling better, Kasai. Thank you so much for the well wishes. It is, of course, chat, once again, time for a self-care break. This, of course, means time to stand up, have a stretch if you've been sitting down for a while. And of course, if you can't stand up, if that's okay, you're still so valid. sit down, look away from the screen. I hit around 3 minutes of ads. Get rid of the pre-rolls, help the stream out with discoverability. I'll be back after that. Thank you so heckin' much for hanging out. Mwah. Shall we continue? Once again, back to bed.
Yeah.
Of course, we wear our school uniform. We blend in for once. Don't care. Everything's fine. Yeah, like put one more stitch on this and put it back down. Otherwise I'll lose count. Man, it's such a relief to hear things are okay. I think this guy could probably be a better politician, leader of the country than the, oh my god, is that the world famous gun gamer Duckles? Welcome on in, King. How are you doing? I hope you had an amazing goddamn sleep last night. I have some good news for you. I am almost recovered. We may even go for a solid 2 more hours. Like, I say I'm mostly a morning streamer, right? And then I forget that I go usually for 5 hours into the fucking afternoon. I really need to, like... Oh, I'm a daytime streamer. Get that in my thick, dummy NB head. You know, 2 more hours, bro. Maybe 3, but like, I don't want to push my voice. I might even, in a little while, go get a delicious honey tea. But like, I kind of want to finish this game, this stream. Unsure if there's a lot of time left, or just a little. True.
But we still have no hit.
Think it's a barrier after all?
Where'd your enthusiasm
No!
yesterday go?
Oh! Ryuji, shut up!
The real game starts at 2 outs.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
God, I hate Ryuji.
The citizens are secondary.
True. Or a morning streamer.
Of his lackeys. He wants to become prime minister, even if it means trampling on others. Fortune, rich people. Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
Oh, I've forgotten to do something.
Fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer.
Duckles. If you go to like twitchtracker.com/berry and click on the tab that's like when I have streamed, you can see that for the past like 3 or 4 years, I have kept a consistent schedule. Like, give me a second, I've left the door to bash around. God, that was annoying. Let me see if I can find a, find what I'm talking about. I'll bring it up on screen. this one we want. Oh, here we go. No, what are you talking about, bad gateway? Having a schedule, not necessarily like the be all and end all, right? Hello, can we search this, please? There we go. Oh. Having like a consistent 1 to 2 hour window when you start, on the other hand, that's something that where people can be like, oh, it's this day at about this time, I can go live, go over to twitch.com/myfavoritestreamer and see them. It's about like having a habit building. Because people like get into the habit of like booting up their PCs at a time going, oh, I'm going to go see this cool person and say hello. Why are you not loading? Bro, there's like 50 million people on the website right now? There we go. I think it's this. Look at how, like... all the way back here in January 2019, 4 years ago, when, like, I officially started streaming. We didn't stream on Tuesdays for the longest time, and then no Thursdays. I've streamed, like, in my entire... we could probably count this, right? 1, 2, 3... 4... oh, we did like a whole week of it there. A whole month of it there. I think I was doing something on that month. Thursdays was like, for the longest time, originally it was the day that I think I was doing like Magic on a Thursday. Magic the Gathering. And like also on the weekends. So I'd always want like the extra social energy on a Thursday. And then it turned into like Wednesday is basically the day that I've almost always had off. Because that's just the day I got in the habit of scheduling appointments and shit on. Oh. Where did I put my...
Steer?
Is it airplane?
Back to square one.
So, like, if you're curious about what I'm doing here, by the way, we're using a... this is called a cable needle. It has, like, this little thing here to segregate off 3 stitches, or as many as I want for my pattern. Is it... ship? Stretchy Titan. That's so nice of you to say.
What? The Diet Building's a ship? What kind of scenery will that be? The actual building's on land.
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go in.
Shut up, Ryuji.
Clear of the guard's sight.
Get closer to the
So like we separate them out on this stitch, and then we do the exact same amount that we pulled off. We just like knit them onto the next row.
Did anything change? We went in, right?
Security guards seem to be gone, but it's difficult to tell for certain. This seems to be similar to what happened with Sis's palace.
But this time, the Diet building remains unchanged.
The gate wasn't open earlier, though.
And then we basically go backwards and re-knit those 3 that we took off.
That means we're definitely in a palace.
Come on, let's go take a look.
Oh?
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
And so what you get is this... You might not be able to see it. We'll wait till this cutscene's over. Oh my god, he really just wants to flood the entirety of Japan. What a crazy man.
Even though this country may sink, he alone will survive. That's what this cognition is about, huh?
So greedy. Close. It's more of like a visual novel with
Country that children can be proud of.
consistent breaks for... Ryuji, shut up. I'm explaining the game to Duckles, okay? As I was saying, more of a visual novel where you get breaks to go in and have like a dungeon crawl. And like, there are a few choices that matter. Ooh. And a couple of different endings. But like, if we... You can see that has a kind of a ripple pattern there. That's what I'm doing on this one here now. It's one of my favored ways to reduce the size of a hat and start it like curving up. Because what it does, it pulls everything in and it doesn't like start the reduction of stitches, but it does kind of like make it curved so it fits on the top of a head nicer. And then you can start doing the reduction so it goes into smaller and smaller circles. And then like we have this bit here, which I'm going to tie onto a pom-pom. Okay, badge 502. You stay over there for now. Okay, Ryuji, you can keep on talking.
A guy like this stands above everyone? We're seriously done for.
This is beyond ridiculous.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well. Yet he still aided Shido.
What in the world is he thinking?
Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward, my father died because of someone like this.
We gotta sink Shido instead of this country.
A palace with not just the center of the distortion.
So here's the trick, right?
I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire.
You've got to be ready to, like, defrog. This here, I made way too small the first time. Contacted the person who, like, this is for one of their children. I'm like, can you, measure the head of your person, please? I don't know how big children's heads are. She did that. She comes back to me and I'm like, yep, this is way too big. What I think I might have to do before this goes too far is swap out this needle size. Yes, your person. Not that she would ever claim to own any kid of her kids. But, like, it was a person that she helped make more. But yeah, my other, like, if you want to get into knitting, don't start with making scarves because they take way longer and, like, it gets a bit weird and tricky, right? You start by going and finding a thread that you like the look of, seeing if you can find some... You started with flowers? How do you knit a flower? Or were you doing crochet? Ah, see, I can't do that. I could never get the knack of it. My mum's like a crochet queen. But like... Have you considered this, though? Maybe crochet is just not the art for you. And if you go to, like, an off shop and, whoop. Away. Ah. From what I understand, from like briefly seeing these things on Instagram, circles are hard. But I believe in you. You can stick to it, fill your entire room with balls in the berry tradition. Teehee. Alright, you can go in there for now. Also, finding a good, like, YouTube tutorial that's slow, explains it... Oh my god. What are you staring at, Shadow? That, like, will explain it properly and won't just be like... And this is the stitch. We'll do it again slower. Oh my god. I hate those kind of tutorials that just don't realize that people starting out cannot do these things at 50 miles an hour.
Be careful. This will be completely different from past palaces.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure.
Are you daft, or you just, like, take a few tries?
All right.
We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections. Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
Wait.
Oh, he doesn't see us as a threat yet. Of course not. Why would he see some children? Yo, that's how I understand it works. Once it clicks, it clicks. We don't have to worry. Oh, what does... I don't care what Ryuji really says. Because, like, Ryuji is more and more problematic the more this game goes on. And he's really dumb. Ugh. Our clothes aren't changing. I guess he don't see us as a threat yet. Speaking of that, shouldn't Barry have been disguising himself on the way here? Seeing someone in disguise with a bunch of school kid uniforms would have been super weird. Well, we don't have to worry about that. Once we steal the treasure, let's do this. Alright, good luck with your snack, Stuckles. Man. I have to see which of our other... We have Mikado Max. Unmaxed. We might have to like use Ryuji in our party though. Damn. Wait, no, I wanna... Skills? Stats. Here we go. Ooh. We could take Morgana. And he can be our, like, main healer. All allies attack. And what is yours? I actually think we take Yusuke. Give us our increase in attack. Alright, Yusuke. I neglected you the whole game, but like...
I understand.
Come on with us.
Indeed.
Infiltration time. Why are even the passengers wearing masks? You think they're trying to be phantom thieves like Noir was with that beauty thief stuff? That's quite enough.
It looks like...
Whatever the reason, it reflects Shido's mentality. Surely he doesn't view others normally.
You're right.
He is a bit of a sociopath. Given the insane nature of this distortion, I'm surprised they even look like people.
Listen up.
It's very likely we'll end up in battles from here on forward. Be on your guard, everyone.
Huh? What?
Oh, an enemy. attacking us with all these people around. Oh, fight time. This is my fight song. Take back my life song. As far as I know, there might be one more. But I'm unsure about that.
I leveled up.
Not bad.
Oh, is this a show of sorts? Mr. Shido never fails to keep his guests centered.
Indeed. Those privileged enough to be on this ship are all on the winning team.
Oh my god. Shut the fuck up.
Why do they not feel any danger after what they just witnessed?
It seems they think no harm will come to them because they're here on Shido's ship.
Ha!
They're not even sensing the danger. Come on, let's make him see what this ship really is.
What is that? Oh. What does the team glasses do? Oh, we can't have him dressed like that. No, no, no. Oh, that's much better. Okay, I really wish there was like a chance for me to go to a shop though. I wanna spend some money.
They're weak, but don't let your guard down.
Okay.
On to the next.
Persona!
Get Maggie Dollard.
We no have choice. Whoa. I am thou.
Oh. I don't know if we had a Cerberus, but we do now, I guess.
That's a new one, isn't it?
All right.
It's just a hiding section. Oh, more stairs up. Bro. Oh, now we're surrounded. Damn. Got him.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Good job. Let's keep going.
Where? Oh, there it is. I just like completely missed the door.
This is...
I can't sense the treasure's presence. It's that way. You wait. Did you just say he can't or he can? Am I blind as well as deaf? The answer is yes, but like...
These huge doors are obviously suspicious. Wonder what's through here.
There's slots to stick in something like a key card. Whoa, there's 5 of them.
475 people in favor, 0 against.
I hear something.
Since there is no one against the plan, this bill will be unanimously passed as drafted.
Passed? What's going on? Was that Shiro's voice?
If this truly is the representatives' chamber as written, beyond here must be the main assembly hall.
The what now?
That large conference room that's usually seen on the news.
Oh, that thing!
Don't act like you know what that is.
So, what are they doing inside?
Most likely a meaningless vote. One in which whatever Shido proposes will always go unopposed.
So he's doing whatever he wants by keeping only his supporters in there.
What do we do to get in, though? Should we find these keycards?
Maybe we need some kind of qualification. One that vows to be his follower or swear loyalty.
So basically, we need to prove that we're on his side.
You sure move on quick.
But what's this qualification thing about?
Why don't we ask the guests on this ship?
As if they would know. Bunch of toadies.
That thought never crossed my mind.
Asking around doesn't sound like a bad idea. The guests here are the cognitive versions of them in Shido's mind. They'll know any secrets he shared.
True. You have a point.
That said, the ruler here is that evil Shido. It wouldn't surprise me if they did turn hostile.
Right. Yeah, wouldn't they attack us?
We should prepare for the worst, of course. But I think we'll at least be able to talk to them. This ship is most likely an Ark loaded with those that Shido believes are worth keeping alive. It'd explain the luxury cruise ship. I doubt idiots who can't even hold a conversation would be here.
We can at least gather information. It helps that everyone's wearing masks. We'll blend in even with our attire.
He must believe that no one shows their true face to anyone else. Just like him. Well then, let's split up and ask around.
What a horrible way to live.
Well then.
Looks like everyone's taken off together in But there's no doubt I can sense the treasure behind this door.
Hey,
I'm just gonna like skip past all of this. Oh.
Is there a safe...
Oh my god, we have to wait? Boo! I want to go in and save now. fine. I don't think I got Haru yet.
Joker.
A map? Nice. A map. I love a good map.
Well,
I was able to get a bit of intel as well. Look, the map we found. It has a safe room. I know. We've already been past it. Oh, it's close. Let's go over into there. It's almost like you said that already, game. We're ahead of... Yes, Ryuji, not all of us are thick as heck like you are.
Still, this is a surprise. All the cognitive guests in this palace seem like real humans. The casino earlier looked pretty real too, but talking with these guests was a whole nother story.
you have that right.
This ruler's observational skills and insight are off the charts. Shido's a formidable foe.
Come on, no need to freak out.
I'm not freaking out. I was just thinking it'll be easier to make a plan since they can talk normally. Alright. Let's put together the information we gathered.
Okay.
Huh. Gotcha.
You're right.
Alright, one of the VIPs is an influential politician. See how the restaurant sits table near the window. Oh my god, I'm never gonna remember this. I'm just gonna look it up.
Please hear me out.
Hey, listen! Listen up.
I don't care, I'm just gonna Google it. I don't have the short-term memory for this.
Keep the profiles of 5 people straight in my head.
I can only remember about 2 of them. What about you, Joker?
I have Google.
Oh dear lord.
We're up against 5 people. The politician Owe, a former noble, a TV station president, an IT company...
But we only needed 4 keys, right?
We get certification from them and obtain letters of introduction that'll serve as keycards. But only go for the cleaner after the other 4 have been dealt with, right?
Whoa, now that's impressive! You go, genius!
Pop off of Taba.
Remember the details on the VIPs. Let's reconvene inside a safe room. Alright, let's get this done quickly. Hey!
We know how to get to the main assembly hall now. Should we head home? Huh? You want to go back already? There are people in here with special letters. That means Shido trusts them with to a certain extent. It would be best to consider them as powerful individuals. We do not want to get too hasty. Let us take our time here. I guess we do have a time to spare. Well then, let's head back for today. Sure, I guess.
Okay.
Yo.
I am back. Don't worry about it. Oh, you're worried for Futaba. Don't worry about her either. Do what you need to do. I'll try to help you in any way I can. Just don't be reckless, got it? Sure. I got this easy. I am probably over leveled as fuck. Plus, this is a think your way through it game. not a point-and-click heads really fast game. I'm good at this game. The palace is an accurate portrayal of Shido's nature. What do you mean? I have to agree. I'm sure he's quite used to traveling, especially on extravagant ships. Why would he be used to traveling on extravagant ships? Like, he's a politician. He would use aeroplanes. Harrow, are you okay? Huge brain. And it should be obvious he's not using his own money for it. There are all sorts of rumors online. Oh, he's using tax money. Not cool, Shido. I think he believes that which belongs to others in turn belongs to him. Oh my god. What a horrible human being. What you may have missed earlier, Duckills, is that like the guy that they're talking about orchestrated the deaths of like tens of hundreds of people just so he could become Prime Minister. I think he believes that it evens people's lives. That's correct. This country will be a miserable place if Shido becomes Prime Minister. Right? We're gonna pay him back for what he did to me as well. That's right. At the very start of the game, he was also committing SA against a lady, and we saved the lady, and then he sued us and got us a criminal record. And so we were shipped off to this town, and that's how everything started. And now I'm gonna go into his head and change him for the better forever.
Yeah.
We still can't go outside, right? I just want to visit the store and stock up my equipment, game.
Now then.
It's me. Sorry, I know you're tired. It'll be a sec, just hear me out. I've decided what I want to do with Shido after going into his palace.
You don't get to make that decision.
We can't let him run free. If there's a heart we gotta steal, it's definitely gotta be his. I really get it now.
Again, this is not your decision, Ryuji. One, I'm the leader. Two, all the bad shit's being done to me. And, like, other people that aren't you.
I want to avenge you, that's a no-brainer, but that's not it. If we let him run the country, the weak will be totally effed. Isn't it our duty to protect them?
Yes.
Remember when I told you that heroes who lurk in the shadows are boring? Well, forget what I said. Those heroes are way cooler. Hey, once we change Shido's heart... no, never mind. Forget it. Let's do it. Let's steal that bastard Shido's heart. I'll do everything I can to make it happen. Thanks for listening to me.
Once we steal his heart, I'm gonna go play into a game called Smash Brothers. I will be a horrible force to be reckoned with in Smash Brothers. Everyone will want me to be nerfed. It will be the wrong call, because what should happen is other characters should be buffed. No, I would never break someone's heart. That's not my MO.
Hey.
We are going to steal his heart, though. Change his mind. If you could say I've been changed for the better 'cause of you. I've been changed for good. It's okay, we will be beating up his shadow self. There will be violence, don't worry about that. Just no IRL violence. I got you. I know my audience. Hey, Shadow, come here. I want you to meet someone. Come over here. Go. Whoop. Say, hello. My name is Shadow. I need to stop this. Press this and reread this. Yeah. You say, I was a brave doggo yesterday. There was a tick on my chin and I had to hold very still to get it out. This is Mum's dog. He likes to nap in here. Mmm. Yeah, Mum's pretty good at getting them out. I'm impressed. Whatever happens, you always manage to just shake it off. You're finally facing off against this arch enemy. I know, but don't get impatient. Jeez, it's been getting cold lately. We might freeze to death before we can change his heart. Or I could just put on a jumper. Let's look to see if we can find anything to help us get warm. A heater, huh? This is good. Ooh. That's an interesting heater design. It's so warm. Once we take care of Shido, I think Morgana is about to be revealing about his crisis of faith again. Because Morgana, while we are pretty sure, was a shadow of the, like, minds of humans that became our guide. Morgana thinks... excuse me, that he's a human. This is probably not true. I was thinking, this might be the last job for the Phantom Thieves. What? Everyone's goals and ambitions, they're all linked to taking down Shido. That's how I feel. We all became Phantom Thieves for our own reasons. We weren't just playing around. Outside of the Phantom Thieves, you also have friends who've been helping you. They believe in you. True. We have an important battle ahead of us, and it's only made all this way because of them. There's no guarantees we'll make it out alive. See them as much as you can. Well, the game won't let me. I'm sure you have the most beautiful caked up ass. Actually, no, that's a lie, because Longy would have stolen it if you do. That man is a fiend for stealing people's cake. I'm with you all the way to the end. This upcoming battle is personal, so we'll do it your way. Now you can fight Shido on your terms. Literally, I'm the smartest person in the room anyway. I don't need to go to school.
Are you sure it's okay for him to be down here working right now? I mean, wouldn't it be bad if a Shujin student walked in and saw him?
Don't worry about it.
Welcome.
Ooh, give me a second. Ooh. Y'all, it was like twerk thing question mark? That's a slur, surely. Automod, are you okay? What drugs have you been smoking? Also, like, a gecko twerk, like, Duckles Jam? That would be so cool.
Nah, still fine.
Yeah, she's basically one of us.
You're not like a stunt double or something, right?
Nope, it's me. Long time no see.
Same to you. Wait,
No, I just have it like set very high because like half the time no active mods, and I'm just like, this is way easier.
And I asked Ryuji to pass the message along to Kasumi.
And like that's okay because Crafter is a busy queen. She's got homework to do. She's got mods to make. She's got like the best content on YouTube. Oh my gosh.
You know what's been going on with him. Take a seat, why don't you? No reason to stand around. I'm going out for a bit to grab some groceries. I'll let you all get caught up with each other.
Plus, most of the shit that the stream does, I've automated.
So you're Yoshizawa-san, right? Well, what's up? It's a pleasure meeting you.
Yes, nice to meet you as well, Sakura-san. Could you at least figure out whether to be polite or casual?
Shut up!
Yeah, Morgana.
My people anxiety. Mona tells me that you helped him out in that palace a while back. We are awfully grateful for that.
Oh no, it was my pleasure. He's usually the one who helps me out. Not only that, I'd promised to repay his kindness to me, no matter what.
What a refined response. Are we really around the same age?
You know, there's something I've wanted to ask you, Yoshizawa. Why were
Exactly, and like...
That's...
I was wondering that too. Of course, I'm extra grateful
No,
that you saved
train of thought gone.
If our plan had somehow leaked, then we need to change our tactics from here on out.
It all started about a week ago, when we had lunch together on the roof of the school.
But that day's when...
Alright, chat. It has once again come time for a self-care break. This, of course, means it's time to stand up and have a stretch if you've been sitting down for a while. Don't forget, take care of your body so you can game longer. And of course, if you can't stand up, that's okay. You're still a valid human being. Just sit down, look away from the stream. Move your body about as much as you can. I'm going to run 3 minutes of ads, get rid of the pre-rolls. Probably go make myself a nice cup of tea or something. Thank you so much, friends, for hanging out. I will see you in a few minutes. Mwah. Yo, look at this sweet little teapot that Mum has. Oh, it doesn't. This is not part of it. This is just like a little extra thing to put the strainer in. But it's so cute. Ooh, back to the game. Where's my over here controller?
I got the feeling that something big was going to take place that day.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm so sorry. I was actually following you the entire time.
Wait, we were tailed there? We definitely had no idea about that. It's like night and day compared to when Makoto was following us.
I've been considering for a while now. Perhaps I should be fighting alongside you if I have special powers like yours, Senpai. I wondered if an outsider like myself should even get involved.
Of course you should.
I couldn't just stand back and do nothing.
I invited you. I'm pretty sure. You saved me.
It was nothing compared to how much you've done for me in the past. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not done here yet, are you? Then perhaps I ought to lend you a hand.
Please.
We could definitely use the additional firepower, but...
We're off to help, but Shido is more dangerous than any of our previous targets. We'd be wisest to avoid dragging Kasumi into this fight.
Senpai?
Would it be though?
Well, you say that, but...
Is this because I didn't level up her enough before she got capped?
Honestly, we have no idea what risks you would face. Our enemy this time is more dangerous than anyone else so far. Also, we pretty much brought this entire mess down upon ourselves, so this is on us. We're delighted by the offer, but we really can't drag you into this any further. Moreover, you have something to do yourself, right?
I believe I'd be acting selfishly if I were to press any further. Very well. I understand your reasoning. If that's the situation, then I'll wait for you to return. But you have to promise me this. You'll come back safe no matter what. I don't ever want to feel as horrible as I did when I thought you...
I'm sure we'll be fine.
I really do believe you. It's time I get going. I've got practice today, as usual. Well, be seeing you.
Sure must be nice. Shut up! Is that aimed at me? Don't know what you're talking about. Dead man cannot go to school, you know. This would be all for nothing if they found out he's alive. Doesn't it suck to live like a fugitive, though? Always having to hide your face. I can barely see. Oh my god. I think this might be our last hour of stream chat. Are you alright? You really needn't cover your eyes. No, that's... Actually, no. We probably should cover our face instead. Just, like, put on a mask. No one would, realize it. It's a very normal thing in Japan, but apparently not. Don't try too hard to hide yourself. You'll only stand out more. In any case, we've got to we're ready to put the plan into action. Now all we need is your signal.
Okay.
Only go out at night. Face our toughest target to date. Don't skimp on our preparations. Oh, mission start. How many was this, by the way? 3? 3. Sorry to bring this up now. I know you have your hands full, but the Berry Bunch can do it. I have faith in all of you. Anyway, here's all the info I have. I would never push myself. I appreciate the sentiment though, Stretchy. This one is cool. A group of scam... Oh, it's just another mission. There, let's pour out tea. Like, what kind of a scion of self-care would I be if I was like, nah, fuck it, my body doesn't matter, it's entertaining time? No. No, that's dumb. You finished barking at the neighbor, Shadow? Although, like, we did. Mum got some new chickens yesterday, and he's been excited to say hello to them. Heading to Momentous, great target. No, we're not going to the palace. First off, I can finally go to the clinic, buy some drugs.
Please head to the exam room. Well, which do you want? I guess I'll develop a new Oh, did you decide?
Get like 3 of these.
Thanks.
Well, one ally... no, thank you. One ally? Why do they keep on giving me these shit things? All allies or nothing at all.
You want that one?
Oh, 10 of these?
Here you go. That should work.
Like 5 of these? We shouldn't really need too many. Yo, Dan! You've literally just reminded me that it's almost fucking time, chat. I don't know, remember if I said this before we went away, but my boy Mimikyu is coming into Pokemon Unite. Dan, how the fuck are you, friend? I hope you're so good. Man, none of these drugs give me SP. Tired? Oh no. That's no good.
Take care.
Oh, that's the worst when you're like, I just want to sleep. And everything's like, you cannot sleep. None of that. "23 days until the ballot count." Oh, baby. I even have, like, all of tomorrow off. I should be back to almost normal health as well. It's like, fuck me, did I catch something at PAX? Oh, that is still too hot. I need to ask Google. When to do this Palace P5G? On the 19th. For me or the 19th for you? So that'd be probably the 19th for you, 20th for me. Oh, when should I finish the final palace? Oh, he's like another guy, maybe? I'm just trying to see that if we do this guy's palace immediately, do I fast forward time? And there are no time skips after taking the treasure. Alright, so we might need to... Who's here? There's like a Yusuke... No Haru, because she's still at level 1. We do need to get better, like, weaponry for Yusuke.
Oh, it's freezing. Yo. Okay. Sounds good. That one, you like it?
Buy him a better range weapon.
Which one? That's what you're choosing? You better not use it to pull a prank. Weather like this makes me want to go up into the mountains.
Increase the accuracy.
Okay.
I don't think he needs a better protector.
Sounds good.
Oh, maybe he does.
That's what you're choosing? How's that? We got new You got take your time. Alright, which one? You look serious today, huh?
Oh. We got some for An as well. Some for me.
That's what you're choosing. You change your mind?
I need nothing for those. I should check the weapons of the other boys. Ooh!
Maintenance is key. It'll rust if you don't take care of it.
Cactus. Teehee.
That one? How's that? That's what you're good. Alright, which one?
Oh.
That one, you like it? That's what you're sure thing. Come again.
That's exactly how you say that. What are you talking about, Dan? What is my persona level with Yusuke? Five. Yeah, cactus. The Y is silent. I don't know what you're on about. Smile. I think we just go to the palace. We've done a restock. Can I? Maybe this drugstore. Oh, where are we? Over here? Has some SP items.
What would you like?
Nope, it's all HP.
Is everyone here?
I think we just infiltrate the palace now.
I'm gonna bust loose.
Let's see if we are over leveled for this.
Let's go.
Let's see, maybe. We're about leveled.
We going? Okay, sure. Let's roll. One enemy. Weak. This will be a slaughter.
Can we just like rush?
Forget this feeling, just like I thought.
What is this feeling? So sudden and new.
All right.
I felt the moment I laid eyes on you. Oh, there's will seeds? My pulse is rushing, my head is reeling. I have Haru, but she has been, like, very neglected. I'm pretty sure she's at, like, yeah. Social Link 1. You don't get her till, like, reasonably late in the game, but she seems cool. I like the look of her persona, for sure.
This'll be a slaughter. Persona!
Oh, I forgot it.
You couldn't finish it!
I don't know if I can bring it up in this menu, but I'll see.
Don't forget this feeling, just like I thought.
All right.
Nice work.
Oh, there we go. Look at this bitch. And this is her unevolved form. She's so fancy.
Well then. Yep.
A politician, a noble, a TV station president, an IT president, and a cleaner guy.
Indeed.
Restaurant, you say? Is it like... Oh, up these stairs? It's all mastered. Well, what did you expect? Doggo.
Three enemies. They're weak, but don't let your guard down.
Persona! Wow! You got two of them, Queen!
So bright. Oh, wrong one.
It's not a bad shot. Okay, that Persona! Power even higher!
Huge damage.
Just like I thought.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We can move ahead.
Am I like meant to be talking to people in here? Or am I meant to? Oh. Further in and further down. Other side. Break on through to the other side.
I'll reveal your true form.
Don't rush that. Persona! Panther! Two enemies defeated! Don't let go yet! The baton pass powered you up!
Oh.
That's fine.
Yo, free Persona, let's go.
Your power's incredible, Joker!
Over here. Oh, what's over here though?
Huh?
A locked door.
It appears this door is locked.
Is this? Oh, something in the back there?
Oh!
Restaurante Elite.
No!
It's not English, it's Italian. Fair. This restaurant is exclusive to members. Sure. If you wish to dine at our restaurant, show your membership card. Staff should explain it when you board the ship. Apologies for the inconvenience.
This is...
As if you carry your boarding pass with you on a cruise ship. That shit would be locked in your room. I guess we have to, like, find out a way to steal one? I think I already talked to you. Anything we can do back here? There's nothing really up here? Is that how we got in?
Hey,
Sure. Membership card direct from Mr. Shibo. Indeed, I must have dropped it. Oh, behind the bars. Okay. Can't go that way. Oh.
not good. Get ready. What, did they sneak up on you? All yours.
They did in fact sneak up on me. How did you guess?
Persona, take this.
Get fired on. Get atomic on.
All according to plan.
Okay, let's move on.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm even more charming.
Okay. Child's play.
We go looking for another bar? I think that's all the bars up here. We go downstairs. Yeah, we got it. Let's go. Okay, instead of that, I think what we might do... map. We go back upstairs. Go down here into this section.
I should write something.
What is it? The 91. Yeah, this one. We save in this slot. Chat. I have horrendous, horrible, bad news for everyone. We have come time for the end of the stream. Thank you so heckin' much for hanging out, friends. I am so glad that I'm almost back to normal. We're just having a little troubly wobblies. Should we go say hello to Miss Radcall, who's like a wonderful human being that I met down in PAX? I think we should. She's playing a little bit of the old Minecraft right now. Feel free to grab the raid message, come along, say hello with that if you want to. If you don't want to grab the raid message, that's okay. No stress, friends. Just get your free channel points. I will be back on... What is today? Tuesday? Friday. Yep, I'll be back on Friday. Playing a little bit of probably Genshin. Maybe Pokemon Unite. I don't know yet. feel free to click the link Littleberry told you about as well for access to the Discord, access to my wholesome tweeting, access to like all the other socials. And until next time, remember, give yourself a fucking hug, friends. You deserve it. Take care of yourself. I love you. Bye-bye.